Hello friends, welcome to Learner 171's channel. Today we will be discussing analyzing Nifty's weekly view for upcoming week as on 15th May. So you can observe that on the current weekly candle closing that Nifty has closed above 18,300. Now why this reference of Nifty closing above 18,300 is important, because the people who follow me on money control might be knowing why I am mentioning this again and again. If you go as back as on 5th December, so on 5th December you may notice that Nifty's closing was on 18,496. So this closing, if you see for any further candles, Nifty has never closed above 18,300. And finally, as on 8th May, Nifty has been able to close above 18,300. So there has been a gap of 4 to 5 months if you counted from December. So this is the very first time Nifty has again been able to close above 18,300 since the last closing as on 5th December. And now also if you observe the parallel channel, this parallel channel shows that since 28th December high, Nifty was in bearish trend, and this trend was broken as on 10th April. And then not even once has Nifty been able to close inside this parallel channel, which was a downtrending channel, going above with the closing of previous highs, making higher highs and higher lows. Also for the current candle closing and the current candle low, you may observe that the previous weekly candle's low as on 2nd May, the previous weekly candle's low was 18,042 and the previous weekly candle's close was 18,069, and the current weekly candle's low is 1800 and current candle's close is 18,314. Thus, not a single weekly candle, as mentioned earlier, has closed below the previous weekly candle. Therefore, Nifty has been following buy on dip structure. And even though any new candle can make retracements, any new candles or any new price movement can have a dip and again go for the pumping journey, as long as Nifty doesn't closes below this weekly low. So if I want to show through this brush, then I may show that there may be a dip coming, but again the dip may be covered by an up move. Again another dip may come and it may go by up move, or a direct up move can happen. Only the structure of the price changes if and only if any price action is made below the weekly candle's closing, anywhere here, anywhere close to here. And you may see that it is somewhere, if you see its low, it is 18,100. So even if considering 20 points buffer, any closing below 18,180 should be considered as a negative price trend. Now coming back to the institutional positions, as on Friday's close, that is the last trading session's close, you may observe that FIS and this future index have created shorts. Again in stocks has created shorts, but in options they have bought, called and sold puts. Similarly, if you see, let me scroll it towards the right side, you may observe that in stock options also they have bought calls and sold puts, as well as proprietary traders have again bought calls and sold puts. Again they have sold calls, bought puts, and in futures they have been in future stock long positions in future index short, while DI's position is completely bearish, and so is retailer's position completely bearish. Thus, if I want to conclude from the video is that FIS have not yet sold in cash since 26th of April, and for Friday's closing as on 12th May, FIS are long in options and short on futures, just as discussed, with buying in cash. Also to mention, when I'm saying FIS bought in cash, you may check the previous day's records of FIS since 2nd of May till today's date, that is as on 14th May, and the last trading session was on 12th of May. So since 2nd of May to 12th of May, FIS have every day bought in cash, and DIs has been bearish, retailers have been bearish on Friday. The conclusion, as mentioned earlier, is Nifty still buy on dips as long as previous weekly candle low is not broken and sustained on weekly closing. So that's it for the weekly video. Also, another thing that I would like to mention is I would like to thank my money control friends who encouraged me to make this video. As you may know, this is my very first video and you know very well the name here is Learner 171, who is still in learning stage. So would like your support and help to keep making the further new videos. Thus, that's it. Thank you friends. See you for the next